That's not fucking good. Oh shit, you alright, dude? Tim, you okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Seriously.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, what just happened? Like, did I pop the tire?
Okay, in this video we're going to disassemble the front hubs and remove the drive shafts then from the gearbox. This needs to be done if we take the engine out, so I just said I'd put it up just in case anybody was thinking of doing it or whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with taking off the caliper, then removing the steering rack from the track rod end there from the hub. Then we're going to take the hub itself from the lower arm, and then we're going to disconnect the drive shaft stand from the gearbox. Alright, so we're going to take off the front caliper first. It's size 12. Alright, once you have the two bolts out, we're going to just take off the caliper, just leave it just hanging there. There's not too much weight on it anyway, so it's not going to cause too much problems. We just got to disconnect the bracket now, 2 bolts, 1, 2, size 17. Okay, 2 bolts off, should just lift straight out. Alright, so we're going to remove the track rod in here from the hub. There's a little safety pin in it we need to take out first before we can unbolt it. It's just to stop the nut coming loose and obviously losing your steering. All you have to do is just bend it straight. Pull it out. There you go. Alright, so once the pin is out, it's a 17 socket, we're just going to whip that nut off. Okay, so next, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually an ABS sensor here. Some cars mightn't have ABS, but if you do, there's a size 10 up there you just need to loosen off. That's free. Get done. And that just pulls out like that. Leave it over there. Just throw that bolt back into where you took it out so it doesn't get lost. Okay. Now that we have the nut off the track rod end, we're actually just going to leave it in there just for now. It's just giving it a bit of support until we take off some other nuts and whatever. And then as soon as we're ready to take out the drive shaft, then we lift this out and the whole thing should just pop out. Okay, so I can't get the good camera angle under here, so I just said I'd give you a quick view of the three nuts holding the hub to the lower arm. You have 2 nuts, and then the bolt then is the one in the middle up the top. Size 12. What we're going to do is we're actually going to take the rear one out and then just loosen the 2 front bolts here. Just loosen these 2, but take that one out. The hub will actually stay on the lower arm. There's 2 pins right here. So we're just going to loosen it, and then everything then pretty much will be ready then just to lift out. Alright, we're going to just take these bolts out that I was talking about a minute ago. It's actually not a 12, it's a 14. I don't know how I got that mixed up, but if you take out, like I said, the rear bolt and just halfway take out the 2 nuts, we'll be fine. Okay, once everything is loose, everything is disconnected. We've taken off the caliper, track rod end, the bottom bracket there is all set up ready to go. All we have to do now is remove the shaft from the gearbox. Okay, so we're ready to remove the drive shaft there from the gearbox. All we're going to do really is get a crowbar. It's not a crowbar, but it's the best thing for it, and just wiggle it out, jiggle it out, and we'll be able to then just remove these nuts and lift the whole thing off. Okay, alright, there's the drive shaft there removed from the gearbox, the spline basically. We're ready now to take off the bottom bolts of the lower arm there and just lift the whole thing off. Okay, so we're just going to lift this back up, loosen these nuts, and then the whole thing will lift straight out. Okay, so that's it, pretty much. The other side is exactly the same, it just has a longer drive shaft. Exactly the same way, take it out, do the exact same here, throw in the crowbar the other side and just jiggle it out. Nothing too difficult really. We didn't touch any of the brakes, we didn't open any lines here or anything, so when you're wanting to put this back on, it'll fit straight back on. Just use the original pads that you have and everything will slide back on perfectly. And your car will be ready to go.